Which, if you want to use a machine drum for the main story, then then your option is Skull Greymon pack. If you don't want to use a machine drum, you can wait till Shadow Abyss. Right now, literally the only quests I have left are the Numemon one, the Veemon one, Omnimon, and Flarizamon. Right. Well, I still have some time left, so it's gonna be a little bit sad to see my 999 max stat Imperial Dramon and my max stat War Greymon be de-digivolved, but if it's needed for me to do a quest, then I am willing to do this sacrifice. Besides, I have other 999 stat Digimons anyway. So yeah, because you don't find any wild Toy Agumons. Since it's Justimon, Superstar, Star, yeah, I don't think I've run into any of these three before. And this black Toy Agumon in Junk Factory. And you don't find wild Flarizamon, yeah, I have to de-digivolve. I have to go all the way to Koromon. Bye-bye to my wonderful stats. My 999 attack is gonna be lowered to 519. So sad. So long, RexQuack and War Greymon, and welcome, Koromon. In hindsight, I should have done this while I was level grinding, but, I was being stubborn, and that's why I didn't do it. Good thing is I already have all the EXP I could possibly need, because I've used them so much. So now we just have to get to level 7. Although, what I really need to do is go all the way up to level 99. Just for my stat gains to go back up to what they would used to be. But I'll just go to level 7, so I can get Toy Agumon. And now, sadly, the Imperial Dramon I worked so hard for have to now go back to Veemon. And yeah, same thing there. But he will still have over 600 on all of his stats, so not as big of a loss compared to RexQuack with his stats. I'm pretty sure though the Veemon quest would probably just want me to scan a Wormmon, so it's not that problematic. Let's do the Veemon quest first, and then get Toy Agumon and Flarizamon, etc. Yeah, you also find Piedmon in Shadow Abyss. So you don't have to get the other... Well, you still need to get the other Dark Masters to Digivolve back, but at least you can scan a Piedmon and just throw them in the farm, I guess. If you really want to use a Piedmon in Dawn of Dusk. Snow to Veemon. You go to farm. Oh yeah, you need Piedmon to get a Pokémon. It's a little bit odd that Piedmon has been the one to be most connected to a Pokémon, even though a Pokémon is supposed to be out of all 4 of the Dark Masters at once. Hey Yuki, have you seen Wappy the Wormmon? No, I can't say that I have. What's wrong? Well, we're the best friends, but we had a fight over whether we should play fighting or play games. But I insisted on playing fighting, and I haven't seen him since. I wonder if he's still mad at me. I'm still a little worried about that. I knew I should have just given in. Yuki, if you don't mind, could you find Wappy and see how he is? Sure. Thank you, I'm indebted to you. Wappy can probably be found somewhere in Central. I'm counting on you. Oh, never mind, we just have to talk to someone in Central. Very easy quest then. Since you can get this quest early, I'm gonna assume he's like on one of these areas, Wormmon. Because you can't go to the arena, so he wouldn't be there that early in the game. Well, that makes sense, that Highlight Heaven and Shadow Abyss each have their own exclusive encounter. That adds up. Wait, where are you, Wormmon? Highlight Heaven has Airdramon, Goldramon, and Repamon's evolution. And then Shadow Abyss would be Piedmon, Skullgreymon, and one more. Wait, did I check this corner? I didn't. Oh, also Venomyotismon is exclusive, okay. Thought you could get Venomyotismon earlier. In like, I thought you could get him in like the place where you fight Gaiomon, but I guess I was wrong. Guess it's just regular Myotismon. Yeah, there you are, Wormmon. I need to talk to you. Are you Wappy the Wormmon? Yes, I am. You must be Yuki, Snow's tamer. This is great timing. Something's been bothering me. Was it your fight with Snow? Yes, I should have listened to his point of view. You don't have to worry about that. I know Snow feels just as bad. Seriously? Are you sure? Definitely. Does this mean you aren't mad at him? No, of course not. I'd want to apologize if he let me. That's great to hear. I'll let Snow know then. Really? Thanks for doing that for me. Don't worry, leave it to me. Okay, hold on. There's going on a lot in chat here. Hang on. Magnemine is also exclusive, as well as Task Canyon, yeah. Oh, Guilmon is Dawn only. Yeah, that I remember was a thing. And Sumimon is technically exclusive, but you can DNA Sumimon with 2 Kuramon. Wait, you can DNA 2 babies? I didn't know you could DNA Digivolve 2 baby Digimons in Dawn and Dusk. You can also find wild Demi-Devimons, and you need 2. Huh. Venomyotismon needs to have an extra Demi-Devimon. Yeah. Kind of like how Malomyotismon needs a Demi-Devimon in this game. Yeah, that makes sense. Dusk has the factory area's exclusive area, but it doesn't actually have any Dusk exclusives. Right, they decided to do like 3 areas for Dusk, but 2 for Dawn. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, of course, Moonmon is exclusive to Dusk. That makes sense. I mean, it's the poster child for that game. Oh, so Kuramon to Sumimon is the only baby DNA Digivolution. Interesting. That's why I say to that. I learned something new, that you could DNA Digivolve Kuramon to Sumimon. Because I honestly did not know that. Yuki, how was Wappy doing? Actually, Wappy wanted to apologize to you too. Really? Are you sure? Yes, absolutely. When you see him, you should apologize. You guys can be friends again. Ah, that's great to hear. I'm so relieved. Thank you very much, Yuki. I'm glad Snow's happy. Now, you should go back to my team now, Snow. Get over here. Who do I want to put back for the moment? I guess I can put temporarily Flygon in the bank. And I will bring forth EXP Manic. Because I do need to level grind to get Flarizamon, and I want to do that as quick as possible, so I'm bringing in the level team of Valdermon and Kalumon. Bodamon and Moonmonk in DNA? But what do you get from it, though? Like, is it anything interesting you get from DNA digivolving Bodamon and Moonmon? Or is it something common? Lovemon. I guess that makes sense. The little moon droplet and the little cute fluff ball becoming a chocolate bunny. I guess that makes sense. Alright, now let's see. How much EXP will I get from Destroyed Belt with this team combination of Kalumon with an EXP ring and God of Luck Valdermon. Whoops, wrong button. How much will this yield me? Of course, I had to run into a triple Ghoulmon combo. You know, hopefully I will just hit all three and not miss a single poison wing. Please don't miss. Thank you. Don't miss. Excellent. And once more, don't miss. Good job, Gigabyte. I knew you could do it. Alright, that's a lot of EXP, 1025, thanks to this combo. Yeah, that's a big help. Alright, we can now digivolve into Toyagumon. Now we need to level up for Flarizamon, which I honestly don't remember what level you need to be for that. Show me Toyagumon! His stats increased though from digivolving, so, you know, his stats are not being too terrible right now. Still stronger than the average Mega that you need for this game. And he's just a Toyagumon. No, you don't need Frugal level 1. What do I look like? Someone in need of money? Oh, you need to get to level 17? Yeah, that's gonna be easy as heck. Yeah, level 10? I just think I need 2 battles and I will be there. Granted, they gave me the triple combo. Ooh, RexQuack. I didn't know you showed up here. Fancy meeting you here, RexQuack. I actually have a max stack RexQuack in the bank. I just didn't use him, but that's the one that was called Ringo. And there were 2 reasons why I called my RexQuack Ringo. One of them is, well, because of Beatles, because of Ringo Starr. And the second reason I named it Ringo is because of the Soul Hackers 2 protagonist. Because she was also named Ringo. Which I should be able to play Soul Hackers 2 on my channel, because I have a capture card. So you need to hook up my PS4, and I can play Soul Hackers 2. I should also at some point play the very first Soul Hackers, just to see how different it was from Soul Hackers 2. Just so I can understand the complaints a little bit more. Because I don't dislike Soul Hackers 2, I just want to get a different perspective, so that's why I want to at some point play Soul Hackers 1. I know it's a 3DS title, but that's not a problem. Wait, Devil Summoner? He has a different name? I thought it would also just be called Soul Hacker. Because they specifically called this Soul Hackers 2. Don't they have a game that just called Soul Hacker? Or is it like Devil Summoner Soul Hacker? Ah, so Devil Summoner is the main game for that spin-off. It just... Soul Hackers is what they say afterwards. Okay, then I get it. But then yeah, I would be like, you know, Devil Summoner then. Alright, time for the last quest that I can do in this playthrough. Because for me to be able to cheat in on Omnimon or Numemon would require me to temporarily put up the starting soon screen so I could implement the cheat code. But that's a little bit too much hassle, so I'm just not gonna do the Omnimon quest and the Numemon quest. But hey, that would be like 98% of all the quests. That's close enough, I would say. That's more than what the regular players complete with the game. I don't think you have to be in a specific farm, so I'm just gonna put you in farm for the sake of it. Alright, what do you need, Flarizamon? Achoo! Are you cold, RexQuack? Yes, I am. I think I might be catching a cold. Oh, really? That's not good. Do you have anything that would warm me up? Oh, that reminds me, Yugi, can you go get a magma stone from the lava river? I think that'll warm me up nicely. Sure. Cool, thanks. I'm looking forward to it. Great, I have to go back to the lava river. Not like I was lost in there a few minutes ago. Or hour? Yeah, still. I was lost here when I had to find Barbamon. Now I need to go back here for Flarizamon? Just because he wants a stupid stone? Well, luckily there are no encounters. I don't have to worry about that mess. Though I will have trouble finding my way back once I find this stupid stone. Right, there are two Raidou games, then Soul Hackers 3DS remake of the PS1 original, and then the very first Devil Summoner. But you're not sure if it's translate, okay. I'm gonna assume it's this way. Please tell me this is the correct path to find this stone. I mean, yeah, Lava River is better than Loop Swamp and Shadow Hell, but it's still not fun to be in confusing places. Also, I did not find it, so that means it was one of the other branching paths that had the rock. Yo, Dwayne Johnson has been hit by a magma. Where are you? My little flaming lizard needs you. He's in need of your acting skills. Show yourself. By the way, this really is a lineup of all time. A little Calumon in the front, behind her is a Gigatramon, and then in the very back there is a Valdermon. This really is the lineup of all time. There it is! I found the stupid stone. Got a magma stone. Yeah, hurry back to the farm. Which, by the way, I didn't even know a lizard made out of fire could catch a cold. I mean, they're constantly on fire. How can you even get a fever? Like, how would you even measure when they're hotter than usual to get a cold? I mean, they have a metal plate on their face you could touch, but it's a metal plate. You wouldn't be able to feel the temperature difference. So how does one even get a cold? Alright. RexQuack, I need to talk to you. There you are. Oh, Yuki, welcome back. Did you get the magma stone? Of course I did. Here. Wow, it's nice and warm. No matter how cold it gets, my body will always be warm. So you'll be okay on your own now? Thanks, Yuki. I'm so happy. I'm glad RexQuack is happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I can fit him in the team. Come back to the team, RexQuack. Even though he's just a Flarizamon, you come back to the squad. To make an even bigger all-time lineup. That instead of having the little baby Calamon, we will do... Ah, yes. Hang on. I think I know what I want to do. There we go. There, a team of a rookie, champion, and ultimate. Veemon, Flarizamon, Gigadramon. And yep, wait, 96? I know there are 3 quests I haven't done, but how does that become... No, I'm missing 2. How does missing 2 quests become 96%? Yeah, whatever. I completed 96%, even though I would argue it's 98 because it's only 2 missing, but who am I to judge, I suppose? But yeah, this playthrough is finally done. We have done the things that I can do. There's nothing else for me to do in this game. And even though it took some time to level grind off screen, I still had a pretty good time with the game. Even though I complained about the Azulamon fight and then the Shongakumon one, because those were really only 2 hiccups I had. And when I got lost in Junk Factory. But minor hiccups are not an issue in a game, because it's the overall experience, and overall, I still enjoyed my time playing World DS. And I know I'm gonna have an even more fun time when I get around to the other DS titles like Dawn Dusk and Lost Evolution, because they are infinitely better than World DS. Because they just simply removed the bad that the game had and replaced it with the good stuff. So, if you enjoyed this playthrough, I would appreciate any support you give to my channel, either by subscribing for future Digimon content, leaving a like on the video, or leaving a comment saying, hey, you are a doofus, or whatever you want to say. And I mean doofus as in being like kind, and not doofus as you being a jerk. Obviously what I mean. And of course, if you want to see any of my playthroughs live, you can find my Twitch channel in the description below. Until then, farewell.